Hey guys, I am the Nerdy Silhouette and I wish to welcome you back to Dream Daddy! If you have no idea what happened last time, Amanda went out and she didn't come home when I told her to. How dare she? So, let's go. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and made some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering.
Oh.
She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey.
Huh?
I thought about what you said last night.
Huh?
I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and didn't. I honestly just didn't think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm gonna say I trust Amanda, because I do trust Amanda. But I didn't freak out on her, I just said that I was worried, so I'm gonna tell her I trust her. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust you can take care of yourself.
Hmm?
Team Silhouette. Team Silhouette. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did.
Yes!
Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book?
Oh.
It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you. It sounds interesting. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, to be a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. That's kind of a weird concept, I'm not gonna lie. It's basically Facebook, but for dads.
Ugh.
Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. What do we like? On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, and sink into bliss oblivion. On a Friday night, I'm either Netflix and chilling, or I am sleeping. So, or I fall asleep watching television. Well, let's torment. I only have one child though, so I can't really do that one. And I don't have a coin collection, even though coins are actually really cool. Let's fall asleep watching the History Channel. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Alright, so what would I take? My trusty grill. That will come to an end real quick. The Lost Shaker of Salt. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. Don't have a TV to watch it. A boat, obviously. That will help you get off. Let's use a boat. What are your turn-ons? What are my turn-ons? Comfortable with crying, top-tier grillsmanship, street smarts, a well-manicured lawn, tennis shoes with long white socks, or strong dad arms. You know, I do like a guy who could cook. But strong dad arms work too. Let's go strong dad arms. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, no. Salty boat captain, nope. Pro skater who is also an astronaut, no. A good father, that's very wholesome. The president of space. I mean, as good as a good father sounds, I would really want to be, the president of space. If I was the president of the space, who needs to be a pro skater / astronaut? You're the president of space. Technically, everything is in your control. But with this, you get to go and visit space. And you're also a pro skater. This seems like it's two birds with one stone. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Favorite movie genre? I like romantic comedies. Let's see romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Napping together? Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together? I do love puzzles. I do love me some puzzles. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m.? Okay. Trying to geocache, but getting hopelessly lost. Arson and being emotionally vulnerable. Let's do a puzzle. What do you never leave home without? My sensible cardigan? My sick vape? Ew. My book of word jumbles and a pen? A cool knife? My cripplingly low self-esteem. Yeah. But I frequently forget everything. But I'm gonna go with that one. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, yeah, if I'll be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get a next cup of coffee, and lawnmower modifications. I like to think about potential ends of the world. The profile is complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug.
Nah.
Go get him, Dad. Nah. I love you, Amanda.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, so the idea of Dad Book is that I get to pick any of these dads to be my friend and to go out on a date with me. I mean, I'm not honestly new to Dream Daddy. I've watched actually a couple of playthroughs. I've watched Markiplier's long live stream of them. I've seen Craig's story. I've seen Matt's story. I've seen Robert's story and Damien's story. Brian, I just don't like Brian. Brian ain't happening. It ain't happening with me. He's too... I can't stand the whole one-up. The whole one-upping thing. You're not better than me. Grow up, man. So, I want to either date Hugo and Joseph. Or Joseph. But what I'm going to do is... I need to figure out which one of these two dads is my dream dad. So, what I have to do is I have to date both of them. And then figure it out from there. Okay? Sounds good. We're going to go with good old Hugo first. So, actually, let's see what he's into. Hugo Vera, he is a middle school teacher and a high school teacher. Amanda would be pissed if she found out that I was dating her teacher. Writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature and various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Miniature what? Miniature cars? Miniature, figurines? I wouldn't mind a strong, hot beverage and some painting. That sounds like a cute date. If you had one thing to take onto a desert island, what would it be? A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Turn on muscles. It's a good thing I picked a dad with with big muscles. What did you want to be when you grew up? A movie star. Oh, I could see that, Hugo. And then what's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. I wouldn't be able to watch that. I'd fall asleep. Alright, so Joseph, what about you? Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with a beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me on open water setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Alright, on a Friday night, you are most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you, what would it be? My 6-string. Turn-ons, my loving wife. That's a red flag right there. I gotta, kind of back off there. What do you want to be when you grew up? A ship captain. And don't you own a boat? You became a ship captain. Favorite genre of movies? It's a feel-good movie. Feely good movies. You know, the movies that feel you good. They make you feel good. Like Big Mood. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. Okay. Again, with the wife card. What do you never leave home without? A good book. Well, he likes to read. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Now, I do hold on, did I even scroll down? Oh no, I didn't. Hugo's ideal date is each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. I like that. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. You wear glasses? Huh, who knew? Spend a lot of time thinking about? Well, he worries that people are against e-readers, are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Oh, so he just doesn't like the fact that, e-readers like the idea of having a book, and then they're just whatever. Let's go on a date with Hugo. But Joseph's got a boat. No, let's go to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Message. It's called masking tape for a reason. Eat a lot of broccoli. Dad tips. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. Uh-oh. I'm so glad you... Oh, shit. Hold on. He's like, okay, so he said, I'm so glad you messaged me. I actually have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school. It's arguably the worst age to be. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost if she's been crying. Amanda? Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Of course. I just got to thinking about the Backstreet Boys. They had a reunion. The Backstreet Boys are back, alright? But they're different. Something's wrong with them. Like, they're a dream someone once had, but can no longer remember. And no one's talking about it. They just go on like everything's normal. Yeah, that's an issue. But were they original? Were they really the only ones? You have to tell me what's actually going on. I want to know what you're upset about. Are you sure? Is there, anything going on? I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Whoa, shit. Thanks, Popsicle, I appreciate it. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Everyone sucks, no self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked up in a gross building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? The top 40 pops? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I don't remember. I can't even remember what I had for dinner last night, let alone, like, my middle school years. It was so long ago, we probably rode dinosaurs to class and bartered for lunch with the tiny skulls of animals we'd slain. You probably had to walk uphill in the snow both ways too, huh? And we liked it. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me?
Huh?
That last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore?
Hey.
No, it's because Bobby Willingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. So you literally watched everyone eat clam chowder barf mix? Ew. Anyway, we should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with the cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. Wait, am I Mark? What? Are you worried about... What? Are you worried that a whale's gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there.
Yeah.
Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh the fear of the ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. Aw, that's so cute. We get to go to the aquarium. That's cool. I arrive at the aquarium to find out the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at wit's ends. Oh shit, man. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. Oh yeah, you do wear glasses. I'm so glad you're here, man. Hugo!
I don't know.
It's been a debacle all morning. We're shorthanded and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's me and you chaperoning a group of 10 kids, and they're all over there. Hugo walks me over to the gaggle of preteens who are sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. You all have phones? Seriously? I didn't get my first phone until I was like maybe a freshman, like even beginning sophomore year. Who gave you a cell phone? Hey, can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment and stare at Hugo. Then they go back to texting. Who are you texting? You guys are all sitting next to each other. Talk! Like normal people. At least they're quiet? Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. I can smell it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. Hey, don't turn your back on a middle schooler. We'll see. Oh, look at the aquarium! It's so cool! Hey, look, I found Nemo! Nemo. It's not Nemo, it's Nemo, but I'm calling him Nemo. The classes start filling into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. Oh yeah, I forgot it. Edumacated field trip. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for your grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Can I do one? I want to do one. Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment reprieve. I think one of the questions asks them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Ah, you clever, Hugo. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit. I can't even talk. We just did a unit on the old man at the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile preservance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Yes.
It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on. They have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kid sits on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spikes. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times its size? Shit, man. Wow. Their spines are venomous, too. Nature is hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. You know a lot about fish. And they just, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless as long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis. Or necrosis. Yeah, tissue necrosis. Okay, so the death of, tissues? Cool.
Hey.
Nature is wild. Yeah, it is, Hugo. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I know, I said that already. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. We don't know anything about fish! Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the... American longfin, blue-nosed wigglyfish, humphead wrasse. Let's do the blue-nosed wigglyfish. Yeah? Did you know that? Paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric fish, or political. Let's do paranormal. This fish sleeps upside down, but contrary to popular belief, is not an actual vampire. That's a vampire fish.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes.
Oh.
That's a clownfish. Aw, shit, man. I'm sorry. Right. Aw. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside the enclosure. After a while, I look around to see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples of the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. Interesting. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow.
Oh.
I walked over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? A great Many mysteries lie in the ocean. It's truly fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. Okay, no. That's a very astute point, Thomas. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. I mean, they were lovely, weren't they? We eventually make our way to a touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing that kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. It kind of reminds me of that one scene in, like, Finding Dory, where they end up in the touch tank and everyone's panicking. That's hilarious. I stand around the edges of the tank, and I keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Thomas? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Amanda put the thought in my head that it's gonna jump out and eat me. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling that they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of the horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone, and I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why's that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan! Susan, get back here! Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. She tried to put fish in her backpack. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan wouldn't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. It's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I had a bud go down for that once. He came out a changed man. Said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do.
Ah.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Huh?
Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back in the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where was he gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Ah.
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us.
Yes.
Look over there. Hugo points out some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle. of giving birth.
Ah.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones.
Ah.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant the same day. Man, we thought we had it hard.
Hey.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All, however, many thousand of them. Oh shit. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Oh.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. Which makes sense. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day in our lives. Because if you stop learning, you don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. You know, that is a really good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins?
Ah.
Yes, we get to see the penguins. Yay, penguins! Hell yes. Our group of kids runs from the exhibit. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. Aw, poor puffins. But at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Sweet Manchego.
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad! Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. Is Molly gonna put a penguin in the backpack? I looked over to the penguins to see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the other side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked the whole time? Who keeps the exhibit unlocked? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room.
I don't know.
Everybody, 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 I have an announcement. The whole room turns toward Hugo. Shit, man, what am I supposed to say?
Oh.
Here's a few fun facts that I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and I'm greeted by a cold blast of air. Whew, it's cold. Psst, hey! The girl whips around and looks at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins aren't birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they gonna go? They're gonna live in my closet. Look, I just don't even have the time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins actually live in cold climates. With some exceptions. They don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Bribe her, relate to her, lay down the law. Kids these days need to be, they need to be told what to do, and you can't, there's no bribing, there's no trying to relate, there's nothing you can do with a middle schooler. So you're gonna lay down the law. I prepare to raise my voice at Molly and then hesitate. Is it weird for me to raise my voice at a stranger's kid? Like, is it a parenting faux pas or something? Money. Give me money. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. There's also a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other 8 later, and we have a deal. We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We have to block the birds.
Block that bird.
How? Oh, they make like little squeaky sounds. Bad penguin. So I assume this is Molly in the corner, and then I just have to block these penguins. Stop it, penguins! There's no reason for you to leave. You're happy here, right? Oh, shit, Molly, what did you do? There's so many penguins. There's so many penguins. No, penguin, stop. They're getting out. No, the penguin escaped. Here, just take the money, penguins. I'll bribe the penguins to stay here. No, penguin, no. That's not fair. There, take your money. I'm not even playing anymore. Like 3 penguins got out. No, 4 penguins. 6 penguins. I did horrible. I got an S on that? I think it's rigged. 6 penguins got out. There's no way. There's no way I, did that okay. Woo, glad that's over. Just in time to... Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Hey!
And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. Because they're birds that are bird-like, but can't fly. A few people in the audience clap out a sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
What?
What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan, I suppose so that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly. Thomas, did you just bribe a child? You can't play by the rules. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe a child to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Just let's get through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium, the kids load onto the buses. Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Thomas, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Hey!
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Dude, is that even a question? I love cheese boards. I love cheese boards. Great. Well, I gotta make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I didn't feel like that went very well. I don't know. I could go back and like change everything to make it all like woo, but I walk inside to find the house empty. Huh. I wonder where that panda is at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Dad.
We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw.
Hey.
You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though.
Huh.
I'm surprised he helped complete a covert operation. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud. He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes.
Huh.
You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. But Amanda's never gonna be a father. Date complete. Go.
Gold star for good behavior.
I could have done better. But I still did good. Alright. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. Gotta save them monies. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. Huh. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, I just thought you want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes open her door. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I could come back later. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. Wow, savage. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
Yes.
I got in! Oh. I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed the interview and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait. Dad?
Oh.
I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA is one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Whatever you want and wherever.
We got this.
Wherever? Amanda and I slowly walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on the patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Alright.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all the galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just so excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates.
Huh?
Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Alright.
Ooh, they let you have animals in dorms if you get a note saying you need one? I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit though? Yes. Oh boy, I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had a talk with Mr. Vega. I also went to the aquarium with Mr. Vega.
Huh?
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? The what? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, you need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Aw, you're sweet. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. And you're all grown up now, and such a good person. And I hope now how important you are to me. Dad, stop, you're gonna make me cry too. It's so late for that, it's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito, it's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead.
Nah.
Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. That was cute.
Welcome.
They're so cute.
You've got dads.
Okay, so. Alrighty, guys, so. We went on a date with Hugo. We went to the aquarium. And that was actually kind of nice. He knows a lot about fish. I'm surprised he knows a lot about fish. And, you know, I actually kind of enjoyed it. He's a nice guy. But, in the next video, because I'm running out of time, we're going to go on a date with Joseph. We're going to find out what he's like and where his fourth child is. Because I've never seen his fourth child, and I wonder if Mary found him. That, I kind of wonder how my relationship with Joseph is going to kind of affect Mary. Mary's already crazy, like, she's already going to bars, drinking, and, you know, like, getting wine and drinks off of other guys, so I wonder if Joseph even knows or cares. So, thank you guys for watching this video of Dream Daddy. If you liked Hugo, leave a like and or subscribe on my channel. If you think I should date a different dad, leave a comment and let me know, because it's gonna be Hugo and Joseph basically. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.